welcome back to the channel, Marcel Theory, where I'm your host, Marcel, like every video. And it's been a minute. It's been about 51 days to be exact since my last upload. This video is gonna be all over the place, but I'll try to keep it concise. Since around December, after I graduated, I started learning about HTML and CSS, and I've been using Free Code Camp to learn. And so I've been learning using that. And then I got my certification for HTML and CSS, and so I moved on to JavaScript. And JavaScript, she's crazy. I mean, I'm learning, but she's a lot. For me, it's really the loops. I'm having a tougher time, or I'm really just trying to understand loops is taking some time. I know some people will stop when they get to a certain point like this, and so I know just keep pushing through, it'll finally click. Cause like, if you asked me about a month ago, if I could read any of this, I couldn't tell you what was on the screen, but now I can, read it and see what's going on. But in trying to like formulate it myself, like write the code myself, I'm gonna have to just look at it again and just keep looking, cause I'm still trying to understand how to create it myself, but I can read it. So that's a step in the right direction. Since I talked about solar punk and technology, well, with the way the world's going, the future is gonna be more technologically advanced. Learning how to build stuff is important skill, and I don't think everybody has to learn it, but I like to help, and I like to create things. The infrastructure always needs improving, and the current infrastructure we have is shit. So definitely want to help out and do what I can. And plus, a lot of things are centralized, and so that's another problem. By a lot of more people learning how to build things on their own, we can do the same things that the centralized players do on our own, decentralized. Moving on, so I've been reading a lot. I've gotten back into reading. Ever since I finished and graduated, I've started to read more books and just want to become more knowledgeable and just, learn about different things. I like learning. I realized that. Not that I've realized it, but I just like learning. And so now that I'm out of school, I can learn what I want, and learning what you want and just learning in general is so much fun instead of having to do it and have somebody else want you to. But, I've been reading, I just finished Condensed Chaos. That's about chaos magic. Something that I'll get into on this channel. Also, there's this creator on TikTok she hosts like a book club on Saturday. And we're currently reading Work Won't Love You. It's really good. It talks about a lot of stuff. And, right now I don't have a job, but it's just really important. And it breaks down capitalism in a way that people should be able to understand. Like, look at the writing on the wall. Like, work does not love you. Like, you're just a number in a system, and if you don't do what you're supposed to do, somebody else, they can get another number and just do the same thing. And, that cycle just keeps going. Like, you're not really important. Like, you don't have the bargaining power that we used to have, like with unions, for example. But besides that, that's a really good book. I'm also reading Anarchism and the Black Revolution. I finally found it. Some free resources for Work Won't Love You. I found that on Z Library, zlib.org. I'll link it in the description. And also Anarchist Library. I'll link that below as well. That's where I got Anarchism and the Black Revolution. But it also has other works like communist, socialist, just other anarchist works. You can find all those works out there together and expand your knowledge of the concepts and theories. Moving on, before I started this channel, and even a little bit at the beginning, my mental health was not the best. And, being in college, it made it worse. And then having to work also made it worse. And so it was just like every semester, I would always break down, just be stressed the fuck out and just wondering why life is like this. And so finally, I realized the traditional path is not what I want. Capitalism, not the best economic model. And even then, it worked at its time per se, but right now we don't need that. We need better, we need more. And so moving beyond that, not having to subscribe to the same things I used to subscribe to, just mentally, I feel so much better. Like, I'm not always stressed anymore. I'm not worried about a bill, this and that. Like, I don't have everything, but at the same time, I feel content because I'm not, wanting to get what everybody else has, or putting myself and just overworking myself to do things for someone else, to feel or look better, but you're not. You actually just stress the fuck out because you got to work and you don't have time to like focus on yourself, and you're always focusing on everybody else. And so I feel better. I am still currently in a, I'm still homeless right now, but I am in a program that's helping me. That's something else we can talk about on another time. But for right now, I am privileged, to just still be trying to figure it out. I am learning some stuff with HTML, CSS, just to, figure out a way to make money on my own terms if I need to. But I don't really care about money anymore. I really am content right now. I don't really have everything, that I would like, but I am happy. I wake up and I'm just like, well, I got weed, so hey, I'm content, and I still realize my privilege, so I want to do more. I'm definitely a different person now. Like, the person who signed off on those loans and went to college, he's a different person now. And like, he left me with a lot of things. Like, this diploma, I'm definitely gonna burn this thing. Like, that's gonna be a separate video. I have to burn it. He's a different person. I am Marcel. I don't know anything about that lifestyle he signed up for. His goals and ambitions, they're dead, he's dead. I don't know. But this is who we are right now, and we're trying to do better. And so, student loans, I don't know. That's not me. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. Well, I'm just gonna say we're done with that. But also, a couple weeks before I dropped the solar energy video, my car got repossessed. And so, honestly, I'm just looking at it like it's a blessing. Like, I don't have to worry about that bill anymore. And I was hurt at the time, but it was just like, it had to be for a reason, and so we just let it go. And even then, the only reason I went to the school that I went to was just because I was coerced and bamboozled into going under the promise and guise of getting a vehicle, which never happened. So I ended up having to do it. And at that point, taking care of everything myself and having friends who didn't have to do nearly half of that, it was just like, all right, fuck it. So, don't really have to worry about that anymore. But, moving on, I don't know. We got to band together. We got to have some solidarity. That's what I'm trying to do. Meeting and connecting with other people who are like-minded, who are, wanting to make a change. That's going to happen. What's next? Right now, I am, like I said in the beginning, I'm learning JavaScript. And so, almost done with that. Besides that, in terms of content, I'm gonna drop some things on the screen right here. Yikes. Anyway, right here. But these are something I designed a while ago. Just what I thought the channel would be like, or what I would want it to be. Yes, I have a colorful one. Then I also have like a one that kind of spoke to me, the colors, the coolness of it. Just, I don't know. I thought that was personal for me, but then everybody else might like the colored one, the multicolored one, or just the one that's popping. We're just gonna say that. Anywho, in terms of the channel, so this is the things that I want to talk about and focus on, just my thoughts on these things. Even then, since I am a political science major or graduate or whatever, I do want to focus on some topics like that, get people informed, because it definitely took me a while to get here, and I know it's not easy, helping people see what's really going on. So I definitely want to drop some information along those lines. But yes, that's an update. If you're new, look around, see what other videos I have. Not that many, but you can look around. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I kind of deleted all my social media, like Facebook, Snapchat. What else do I have? I made a Reddit page. I made a Pinterest page for the channel, just to get it started. But I only have Twitter for referral, and Instagram. Don't really use Instagram. Yeah, follow me on those. All right, and I'll see you on the other side.